Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and today we are just going to do some great stretches that are good for every day. Just to get up, get moving, get your day started off, keep your body limber and flexible, efficient, and mobile. Starting with your feet off to the right. Left hand is off to the side, and then just reach that right arm up and over. Bending that left elbow. Just lean into it as much as feels good. How are you today? Right hand comes down, taking a hold of the ankle, left arm up and over. If you're just starting your day off, make sure you're going to be gentle and kind. Let's do that again. Take it up and over, bending that left elbow, just sinking in. And then we sway back to the other side. Coming over, and we're going to take both hands off to the left, lifting through the crown of the head as you open your chest and tummy to the side. Slowly releasing that twist. Shift your feet so now it's more of a letter Z, if you will. Feet are out from underneath that leg, and we're just going to walk it forward. As much as feels good, extending those arms out, keeping that spine nice and long. If you like, you can continue down, resting down onto your forearms. If that's a little too intense at this point, just back off. You can extend those arms all the way out. So just really listen to your body. Be gentle. And then slowly walk your hands back up and walk out over that left knee. Same thing, just let that tummy come down as much as you wish, resting on your hands or your forearms, or just letting that upper body come all the way down. Just checking in. What's going on? Feel all the feels. And slowly walk those hands back up. And let's take that right leg, sweeping it all the way up and around. Oh, that feels good. Nice hip stretch. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee. Just pull it in nice and tight. Turning and looking out over that back shoulder. So these guys, you want to make sure that these stretches are gentle, but intense enough for you to feel those good stretches. Just finding that space between effort and effortless, slowly releasing that twist. And now let's sweep those feet off to the other side. Stacking those knees, taking a hold of that left ankle, right arm up and over. And we place that right hand down, left arm up and over, bending that right elbow as much as you like, leaning into it. Up and over one more time, each direction. I hope whatever you've got in store today, you included some fun. And gently release. We turn. Both hands come out over that right leg, lifting through the crown of the head and rotating. Propping yourself up, rotating through that torso. That feels pretty good. And then gently releasing that twist. And again, we separate those legs, creating that letter Z. So that right foot comes out from underneath the left leg. And let's slowly walk those hands forward. You can remain up on your hands. You can come down onto your forearms. So depending upon your body, the tightness you're holding in the hips, the lower back, doesn't mean you have to go to the same spot you were on the other side. Just find that space that feels good. A nice stretch, no pain, breath flows easily, and you just let yourself sink in. And let's slowly walk those hands back up and turn and go out over that right knee. Same thing, just surrender down. And slowly walking those hands back up. Sitting up nice and tall, we sweep that left foot around, up and over. Sitting up tall, wrapping the crook of that right elbow around the knee, pull it in. Oh my goodness, my body is saying thank you. Yep, I need this. I hope yours is saying the same. If you ever find your body saying, hey, what the heck, back off a little bit. We want to make sure that it's in agreement with us, because when it fights against us, it kind of goes against everything that we're trying to do for ourselves. Breathe. And gently release that rotation, sweeping that left leg around. Let's come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, core's nice and strong, knees are hip width. Take a big breath in, lower your belly down towards the ground, and lift your gaze. As you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, press the mat away with your hands and your knees. Inhaling it back to cow. And exhaling it to cat. Let's do one more each direction. If you need more, take the opportunity to do as many as you need. Coming back to center. And as you exhale, let's take that right ear towards your right hip, hip towards your ear. A crescent shape with your spine stretching down that left side. Inhaling it back to center. And exhale, left ear, left hip. Crescent shape, keeping that core nice and strong. Inhaling it back to center. Shift your weight to your right hand. Left arm extends to the sky. Reach it up. And as you exhale, pass that left hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. That right hand can remain on the mat or rotate and reach. Right arm to the sky. You can keep your gaze right along the horizon, or you can look up to find the base of that right thumb, whatever feels the best to you. Slowly releasing that right hand down, pressing it back up to tabletop. Center your weight, and then shift your weight to that left hand. Right arm extends to the sky, reach it up. And exhale, pass it through. Shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Again, that left hand can remain on the mat or rotate and reach. Left arm up. High as you can lift it, working to open the chest to the side. Again, where do you need to look for your neck to be happy? Creating space, finding flexibility, improving mobility. As you exhale, releasing that left hand down, pressing it back up to tabletop. Press your sit bones back towards your heels, and then walk those hands towards the top of the mat. Child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long. Let's inhale it up to a modified plank. Shoulders come up over those fingertips. Nice long line down the back of the body. As you exhale, press it back to child's pose. Glue your hands where they are on the mat. Inhaling it back up, modified plank. And exhale it back to child's pose. Let's do that 2 more times. Just warming up through the shoulders, through the hips. Stand strong through your core so we're not arching the back as we come up into that plank position. Just a nice long line. Breathe. We're going to inhale it up to that modified plank. Exhale, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to down dog. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width. Nice long stretch down the backs of the legs. Drawing that belly button in and up. Allowing the heels to sink. Alternate bending knees. Just walk it out. You can make this as big as you wish, as slow as you like. Not running any races, so just give yourself an opportunity to feel that stretch down the back of the straight leg. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward folds. A soft bend in your knees. Head's heavy. Find your breath. Bring your hands to your elbows. Just hold on. As you hold on to those elbows, let the arms be heavy. Just feel that gentle pull of the weight of your arms. A nice little stretch through the back. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. A little balance check, a little deeper stretch down the backs of the legs. Shift your weight back to your heels. Lift your toes and see if you can put some space between those toes. Spread them. Keep that space between the toes, and as you transfer your weight back towards those feet, or towards the toes, keep the space and plant those toes to the mat. Centering your weight, we sway side to side. Coming back to center, relax your arms and let's slowly roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Big shoulder roll at the top and shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll. Take it up and back and let your shoulders slide down and away. All arms are heavy. Just give them a couple little shakes and then let them fall heavily down by your sides. Close your eyes. As you exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest. As you exhale, roll your head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Reaching your left fingertips down towards the mat. Making sure that right shoulder is relaxed, arm is heavy. Slowly, gently turning your chin down towards that right collarbone, stopping whenever it feels right to you. How's your breath? How's that beautiful, capable body of yours? How's it responding today? Do your best to keep a sense of humor, turning your face back towards front, rolling the chin back down towards the chest. Big shoulder roll up and back, shoulders slide down and away. And as you exhale, roll your head to the left ear over the left shoulder. Allowing that head to be heavy off to the left, reaching with those right fingertips down towards the ground. So nice. Slowly turning your chin down towards that left collarbone. Stopping whenever you need to. Always making sure you're checking in anytime we come into a stretch. If that intensity level is too high, back off. Don't ever feel like you can't back off or adjust. This is about finding good space for you, where you feel good, successful. We turn our face back towards front and then slowly release the chin back down towards the chest. Because if we find ourselves getting frustrated and unable to do things and all of a sudden it just doesn't feel great, we've gone against everything we're trying to get done, right? Inhale, head up nice and tall. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Let your head be heavy and just look up towards the ceiling. Let those elbows open. Good little stretch to the chest, to the shoulders. Nice release for that neck. Inhale it up nice and tall. Release your hands. We stand tall to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach our standing lateral flexion. Really important to move that spine in all directions. Inhale, reach. And exhale, other side. Right arm down, left arm high. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey, half lift. Exhale down. Take a big step back with your left foot, as big as you'd like it to be. Back knee can come to the mat, untucking your toes, or keep that back leg long. We circle the arms back and up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Inhaling, straightening that front leg a little bit, little strength, and exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten, and exhale, sink. Placing that right hand to the right thigh, left arm arching us back. Breathe, looking up, allowing that left arm to kind of be heavy and get that good stretch through the shoulders, the chest, all the way down that left side. Inhaling it up, releasing that left hand to the inside of your foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. You can be up on that left fist or down on your left palm. Circling that right arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. Really nestle the back of the hand against the outside of the hip or the lower back and rotate even deeper. Breathe. Those twists promoting good digestion, flexibility in the spine. Inhale, reach that right arm to the sky, and exhale, release your hand down. Big transition, drawing that back foot in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, take a giant step back with your right foot. Back knee can come down, untucking those toes, or keep that back leg long. Circle those arms up and overhead. Reach to the sky. Crescent lunge. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink, stay low. Release that left hand down, right arm arching us back. Gazing up. Find your breath. Slow it down. Inhaling up tall, releasing that right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate and reach. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can. Lift out of that right shoulder. Lengthen out of those left fingertips. Then circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Nestle the back of the hand against the back of the body. And use it to help rotate even deeper. Breathe. Once again, extending that left arm to the sky. Releasing that left hand down. Big transition. Pull that right foot in to forward fold. Shift your weight to your heels and begin to bend your knees. Let's lower down into a tight little tuck as much as you like. You can stop anywhere along the way. And then as you exhale, press through your heels and extend your legs back to forward fold. Let's do that once more. Bending those knees. Coming down, nice little stretch for that lower back. And as you exhale, extend, pressing through those heels. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Little strength here, always important to get some strength in each and every day. Knees can be down or you can be up on your toes. You can hold your plank on your hands or your forearms, or we're going to do 5 push-ups here. Slow and steady. If the magic number is 1 for you today, perfect. If you just want to hold your plank, awesome. If you want to do a couple on your toes and then some on your knees, fantastic. We have 2 more if they're in there. If you're like, I just want to go to child's pose, do it. Breathe. Release your knees wide. Untuck your toes. Press it back to extended child's pose. Breathe. And slowly walk your hands in. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around. Let's slide down towards the top of the mat. Legs are long. Flex your feet. Reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen. Hinge it forward. Release your hands. And then just let your head be heavy. Moving, breathing. Flexibility, mobility, strength, balance. Guys, it's all so important. Each and every day, giving ourselves an opportunity to find success, to move, to breathe, to be present, and to give ourselves time just for us. So often we give freely to everybody around us, and we forget to take time for ourselves. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet. Lower your arms to shoulder height, and ever so slowly roll it back. And relax. Arms out to a T. Drawing one knee in towards your chest and then the other. Just let those knees be heavy. Let's bring the hands to the shins, interlacing your fingers. We turn and take our gaze out over our right shoulder and just let your head be heavy. Let your whole body be heavy. We bring our gaze back towards center and then turn and look out over that left arm, left shoulder, and just let your body be heavy. We bring our gaze back to center, releasing your hands, placing that left foot to the mat, crossing that right ankle up and over the left knee. Pull your knees in, reach that right arm through your little window, interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. If you can't quite reach that left thigh, you can wrap a strap or a dog leash around behind that left thigh and use that to hold on to and just gently pull it in. Find your breath. Releasing your hands, placing that left foot back to the mat. We're going to take both knees to the right. Arms can be open out to a T. You can rest your hands wherever you wish. You might need to shimmy that left foot kind of out a little bit. That's okay. Just allow those knees to fall to the right. That outside edge of that right ankle pressing against the outside of that left knee. And then let's turn and look out over our left arm. Now there's a whole lot to feel here. What do you feel? What do you notice? We want it all to feel good. It can feel challenging, but it needs to feel good. No pain, no discomfort beyond a stretch. As you're ready, take as much time as you need here. Turn your gaze back towards the sky, and then slowly bring your knees back up. Placing that right foot to the mat, left foot crosses just above the right knee. We pull the knees in, reaching through using your strap or interlacing your fingers behind that right thigh and just pull it in. Nestling those shoulders down against the mat, just making sure they're not all squinched in. No tension in the neck. Just breathing slow and steady. Feeling that super good stretch in that left hip. Close your eyes, breathe. And gently releasing the hands, placing that right foot to the mat, and we take both knees to the left. Again, hands, arms can be wherever you wish. You might need to shimmy that right foot out just a little bit, and let gravity pull the weight of the legs down towards the ground. Feeling this really nice stretch all through that right side, through the body, into that lower back a little bit, down the IT band, through the hip. What do you notice? And then as you turn and take your gaze out over that right arm, just a nice release for your neck. Once you rotate and look out over that arm, relax your head. Close your eyes, soften your face, breathe. We bring our gaze back to center, Pulling those knees back to center. Placing that left foot back to the mat. Soles of the feet come together and we allow the knees to open out wide. Our reclined butterfly, you are welcome to put blocks or pillows underneath your knees for support. If you actually love that sensation of gravity, just pulling those knees down, you're welcome to be there. Hands can come down by your sides. You can rest your hands on your hips. You can take those arms overhead, whatever feels good to you. Just make sure it does, in fact, feel good. We stay here for a moment, breathing in, breathing out, letting go. We take a moment before moving into Shavasana to thank the body for all it's done for us so far, each and every day. We celebrate our practice, honoring the gift of movement. Never take that for granted. Celebrating each and every day we get to wake up and breathe and be a part of this crazy, wonderful world. Let's slowly, gently draw those knees towards one another. And heel toe those feet open just a little bit of a pigeon-toed stance with your feet, so toes are pointing towards one another, heels are out slightly. Again, hands can rest wherever you like. Let your knees gently fall towards one another and relax. If that is not a relaxing place for you, a restful place, just extend those legs out long or perhaps roll to your side. So lots of options to find a place for the body to relax as we prepare for Shavasana. We've put in the work, the stretches, the twists, the reaches. Now we get to just breathe. We celebrate our senses. Our senses helping to keep us present and living in the moment. In this moment right here, what do you feel? The weight of your body against the earth. The rise and fall of your chest. What do you hear? Can you smell anything? Taking those big deep breaths in and out through the nose. That olfactory sense. What do you smell? How about your taste? Do you taste anything? Move the tongue inside the mouth. Now, even though our eyes are closed, we're going to use our third eye. What do you see? Maybe a color, maybe a person, a place, an item. Aware of each and every breath we take. Let's slowly reach those arms overhead and extend those legs one at a time, reaching out towards the top of the mat and the bottom of the mat. Big, full, deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Start to move through the feet, the ankles, the wrists. And as you begin to gently open your eyes, now what do you see? As you're ready, drawing the knees in towards your chest. As you wish, however you wish, let's come up to a seated position. You can rock yourself up, you can roll to your side, whatever you need to do to come up to a seated position that feels good to you. As you sit up nice and tall, close those eyes once again. We pull the hands to heart center. A gentle tuck of your chin down towards your chest, just slightly. We take a moment with a grateful heart, thanking the mind and body for taking us on this journey today. May you have an amazing rest of your day, feeling healthy and strong, calm and clear-minded. Let's gently lift the gaze, open your eyes. A humongous thank you from me to you for joining me today. I hope it felt great. I hope you come back to this often, and I hope you just have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.